And hello there. I am here. Are you there? That is the question. Just a minute. Just a minute. I handle this. Oh, that and that. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Or something like that. Just a second. So we are live and that is YouTube live. That is good. Okay. How about Twitch? Yes, we are. We are here. How nice. Okay. Welcome. It's always so nice to game with you. That is cool. I am a little bit tired because I haven't got any sleep last night, so I'm very tired, but happy. So you can join the party, and the code is there on the screen. It's IG9K6 there on the screen before the party word. Down left corner of your screen, and mine also. Hey! Everything seems funny when you are tired, so that is cool. Now I'm just waiting for you to get here, so we can go and game. Last time you came so fast. Came and joined so fast that we didn't need to do anything extra before we came. What is that? That is nice. I have no idea what that is. Kind of freaking out, the whole thing. Now, well, take it easy game. It's not such a bad thing that you have to shake for it. Okay. So we are on Twitch and we are on YouTube, so you can make a choice which platform you choose. These platforms give me interesting notices, but I don't understand half of it, so there is literally no one here beside me, so I can't play. Please join. Do I have to go and play something else? Just the time that you join here. Whoa, no one here. What should I do? Well, maybe I can talk to you. So I have been renovating an apartment there, in Turku, and wow, that is hard job when you are kind of sick. So very tired but happy. That is no one here, of course. I thought that I don't do anything extra, just because we can go and game straight away, but it's not happening because there is no one here. Literally no one here, so that's not gonna happen. So let's see if I can do something. Maybe something. Maybe something. So yes, I really am a little bit tired, so this goes a little bit slow, but just bear with me. Let's play along when we are waiting. One play along game. "30 seconds. No move." That is the code, and that code you can also see here on the screen. So I think maybe somewhere over there. Can it be? Or is this Africa or something like that? Whoa. And welcome aboard if you are here. So let's see. We are going and playing party, and party code is that there on the screen, down and left, that IG thing. Maybe Iceland. Yes, it was Iceland. So I'm very proud of myself. Starting is always kind of hard, because starting is always hard because there are literally no one here. It looked like Scottish language, but it was in Africa. That went well. That went really well. Again, like Indonesia. I think. Maybe I go there this time. Heh! That went close. This is going very well. And if you want to join the party, it's IG9K6, the code. Not this code which I am playing, because this is only this filling game for now, before we start. Maybe, yes, it was in Africa, but different side of Africa. That went quite well. So, just a second, I take a look. I take a look if there is someone already here. Yes! JJ and Timo, welcome. Tervetuloa, morjensta vaan teille. Welcome everyone, and now we can go the game which was meant to be the game. Let's play live challenge first, and 1 minute rounds. Everyone is welcome to join, and let's go. Let's see how this goes. We are playing team duels when we have teams, but we don't have kind of teams yet, so it takes a little bit time that people can join. So Africa, maybe. No, it's not Africa, it's there. There. Yes, that's better. That's better, I think. Whoa, that was close. That was close. But wrong country. All of us were on the wrong country. It was Cambodia. And we were on Thailand. But I was on the same country as you. That was kind of cool for me. Because it not always goes like that. I think this is Japan. Or is it South Korea? Maybe it's South Korea. I go to South Korea, I think. Let's see. Of course there is only Ringu Premium Outlets Bridge. No, not much time left. It was in Japan, so this is not going very well. This is not going very well. So let's see. Welcome, please check in at the office on arrival. West Wyalong Public School. weird looking place. Can this be Australia? Or is this Africa? Maybe I take Australia. It was in Australia. Whoa, that is kind of cool. Every round kind of there. Tino, morjestava. Tino, hi. Welcome aboard. Join the party. And link is there on the description of this live and also there on the screen. Well, there is so many clues. Can this be Canada? I think it is. I think it is Canada. Somewhere over there. Over there maybe. Not very much clues here. Not very much clues. No, it's not. Timo is in Sweden and the place was in Russia. Well, Russia makes sense. Russia kind of makes sense. I didn't thought about that at all. This is kind of South American, maybe. I think. South American. Maybe Mexico. No. Not at all. 100 points. That is cool. Very nice. Very nice. Timo won. JJ was second and I was third of 3. Third of 3. Welcome aboard, everyone. So, we already know each other, so it's not needed to put my message yet, because you know me and I know you. But maybe later I have to put my message there. I'm talking to myself just to keep sane. So let's take something. Let's take about 2 minutes and 20 seconds of the guess. Moving is okay because it's only 20 seconds. We have good teams. And now it's starting. And at the end of this live, 2 of best players of this live will face off on one-on-one battle. One-on-one battle, so there. Whoa. Me against Valtteri, that is rare but fun to see. But of course we have to remember that I need my teammates' help and Valtteri doesn't necessarily need so much that, like many of you do not need that. Is it? Well, kind of. I was kind of there, but the right country is hard. Not skillful enough yet. Yet at least, and especially when I haven't got any sleep last night, so sometimes it goes like that. Then you are maybe even too tired to sleep, and that is kind of annoying. That is kind of annoying. Interesting place. So, it was in Brazil. This is beautiful. Beautiful place. This has to be Canada. I think this has to be. Can any other place? Maybe Alaska is also, but I think Canada. Beautiful place. Maybe somewhere there is at least one big river there. Although this ain't so big here, but maybe big enough. So fishing bridge. Interesting. Speed limit. Not very much clues here. Is it on US side? Yes, it is on US side. Interesting. Interesting. This is hard. These kind of scenes are quite hard for me. Is this Australia? Maybe it is. I think. Completely on the other side of Australia. But Valtteri thought that also, so I wasn't alone thinking that. So little bit bigger city, looks like European, maybe somewhere here. I think somewhere here. Maybe there. I don't know. Is there hills there? I think there is. Somewhere there. Greece could also be, but that is not Greece. That is definitely not Greece, so but hills anyway. Maybe a little bit south. Or is there are mountains also? Maybe there is better. Not bad, but not very good either. Hammaslääkäri, can you say that? Of course you can. That is Finnish, means dentist. So we are, of course, we are in Lapinjärvi, Finland. I don't know where Lapinjärvi is, but is it there? No, it's I don't know. Maybe here, somewhere here. It's there. Quite close. So, home turf. I think we don't have any foreign players yet, so it's just between us Finnish players. But I'm still going to speak English so that we can have players from all around the world, because I think it's exciting to see. Last time we had players from so many different countries. Of course they come and go, but that's the point. It's not the point that you are here from the start until the bitter end. It kind of point that you can come and go. And that's why also you do not you shouldn't be surprised if you are kicked out on some occasion, because if you are not playing, if you are inactive, and there are few inactive players, then I kick them out, and of course you also with them, and you can join again if you want. That was kind of cool. Yeah, we won. Yes, we won. Just a second. I will look a little bit here. One closest guess is 1 point, and those two who get most points during this live will face off one against one. Welcome, Ben. Welcome, Ben. Just in case, let's wait. No, just a second. I am handling this. It only looks like I'm lost. Show. So let's shuffle again. Looks better. Let's go. And today I think we are going to play until about 11 p.m. Finnish time, so 2300 Finnish time, and the last game will be 1 against 1 between the best players of this live. This is of course USA, but which city? So it was in Calgary, so it is in Canada, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I usually am, but I think Calgary is in Canada. Sulawesi, that is here somewhere. There is Sulawesi, a place called Sulawesi. Maybe we are here somewhere here. There are elections going here. Yes. I'm so proud of myself. That was my own guess. Not just following you like it usually. I'm just following you because I make my guess, and because that is so crap, then I have to follow you so I can play a little bit team play. But that was my own guess. I have no idea. Russia. Of course, Russia. How about it was in Ukraine, so near Kiev. Again, you are making excellent guesses on unlike me. I think this is France. I think this is France, but maybe little bit more north. It was little bit more north. Much more north. Let's see. Let's see the next one. Dial the fastest internet. Of course it's here. The fastest internet you have ever seen. Of course it's here. Because why not? Why not? Close competition. Very close. There is a sign. I need a sign and there it is. So Indonesia, or can it be Philippines? Oh, it's Bangladesh. Okay then. I should have followed my teammates. I must remember to follow them if I don't know. Usually I don't know. But of course I want also to make my own guess before I follow anyone. Because that is kind of point of gaming is to make your own game and own decisions. Can this be Ukraine again? It looks like Russia. Maybe not Ukraine, but somewhere in Russia. Teammate is going Ukraine again, so I also go there because I think he knows. Oh, whoa! That was so lucky. That was so lucky for me. Makes me smile because, like you saw, when you haven't got very good guess, then you are so close. So close anyway. Well, this is maybe little bit too much for me. I would say South America. Maybe. It's not, because my teammate is here. So I will follow. Just because it's wise to do so. Maybe there. Maybe there is good. I think this kind of scenery is happening in so many countries that it's hard to say if it's in Europe or in America, so kind of universal scene. Kind of universal scene. Interesting. Yes, it really was there. So, quite good guess. And if you are watching on YouTube, then know that you can watch this also on Twitch. That is lighter. So if you have, for example, mobile phone or something, then it's not working because it's too slow. You can try that. And of course also that way, that if you are on Twitch and you want to come to YouTube, which is kind of the main thing, you can do that. Again, I'm counting points. Our Finnish guys are getting points because they are here. Other guys are not here. So let's put that there and that there, and let's suffer quite many inactive players, but only 3 active players. That is kind of difficult. Well, that's good enough. Once again, my message there, because there is again a new player, and so let's go. Let's go. Widescreen. That is always fun. I'm so good that game tries to make me a little bit handicap with widescreen, so I'm not too good. So I don't have a clue, so maybe I just follow. Well, okay then. Okay then. And like I said, I'm a little bit overtired because I didn't get any sleep last night. I was kind of sick. So that takes a toll also, but I don't mind about that because I'm not so good anyways, that would be big thing. Not very much clues. Thailand. Yeah, I would say Indonesia maybe. There. That was my own guess. I'm proud if it is Indonesia. I think it is. Somewhere there is places names and so it is there, and we were quite close. Tino was right next to it. Okay then. Is this Greenland? Looks a little bit. It can be Greenland, but it can also be somewhere there, but I would say Greenland. There is one big city somewhere. Is it that? Nuuk. I think it is. It's not that. It's over there. B. Martin, welcome. Welcome aboard. You were quite close. Extremely close. I think the language is Swedish or something. It is. This doesn't look exactly Swedish. Maybe Danish more. I would say Danish, maybe. Yes, I would say interesting. I trust you, please. Please be right. Yes, you are right, it was in Sweden. Quite south. Quite south on Sweden. So, next one. A little bit hard to read. That is easier. Those are places names. Weird sounding place names. Sweden or Norway? I think also it's quite north. Quite north, I think. Let's see how this goes. Interesting looking place. Anyway, so quite a lot more south. Our score is getting worse. That's not good. That's not good at all. So how about this? What is this place? No internet endings or Anything like that? Nothing that helps. There are a few text, but texts. Brazil. This is Brazil, so that is cool. That is good thing. It's Brazil. But in what city there? Quite lot north. Maybe I still stay at this south. Just in case. Yes, it was good choice. Not good not good enough, but whoa. That was fun. Again, I will check the points little bit because there will be duel 1 against 1 at the end of this live. 2 best players of this live will face each other. I'm keep putting my message there, so just so you can know that I am here. I am here and you are there. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Widescreen. Thank you, game. That is very polite of you to give me widescreens. So think also the edges of the road, those kind of lines with breaks on them, kind of makes me think of Norway. Close game. Close game between the teams. There is a sign, but it's much too far to see anything, so well, that went quite fast. I didn't got time to think very much about that, but maybe I need to look that thing there. Yes. That can very well be kind of Buddhist thing. Yes! I'm so proud of myself when I get so close, because that really doesn't happen so often, so I'm happy. But the house looked like the Bhutan and Buddhist and that kind of thing. This could even be in Finland, but maybe it's not. I think it's not quite, but it can be. It can very well be. No signs, nothing. But continuous line on the edges of the road, so it can be Finland. Not very much clues. Maybe quite north. Ben was the closest, and most of us are from Finland, so excellent, Ben. You beat Finnish dudes on Finnish dudes in Finland, so that was good gaming. Very good gaming. So are we there? Yes, we are there. That was kind of a edge there of my gaming capabilities, like you maybe saw. I think the country is clear. It's Netherlands, but where in there? Maybe I go Rotterdam or something like that. Or is this something totally different? I think it is something totally different. So it was not totally, but Belgium. So but I'm still happy with my guess. It was good from me. Good guess from me. So Colombia. Yes, it fits the picture. Colombia fits the picture very well. Ecuador. Opponent or there. So I should try to learn these kind of scenes so that I can make a little bit better guesses. But I'm getting there slowly, but so I think they know something because they are quite close there. Yes, they know That was exciting game. Exciting game. Again, just a second, I will check these. So that we can know who is about the best players of the game. Because it's also many other things. For example, who is still here when it happens. Because it doesn't matter if you are good or bad or anything. If you aren't here anymore, it's impossible to play then. If you already left. Thank you for the white game. White screen game. Thank you. Thank you very much. It would have been too easy for me otherwise, but now I get the challenge. So yes, that was interesting. Japan, yes. I almost thought that Taiwan, but maybe a little bit more Japan. I should think for myself also. These are kind of beef cattle, so a little bit more north. There is Riet. So what language is that? There is other sign also. Let's try to see that. Senegal. Senegal. Senegal is there. Let's see how this goes. Quite close on both teams. Sorry about, you can maybe hear that I am stuttering or something like that. A little bit, or even more than little bit, but and that is because I haven't slept at all on last night, so okay, that was good guess. So again, let's try to find some clues. Lot of things, but not not exactly the internet ending or that is good start. Slovenia. Let's see. Was it there? Yes, it was. It was there. It says there that my life is unstable. It seems to be the story of my life. But that is interesting, but what can I do? I have no idea what should I do. I try to learn as much as possible. Now when I have you as helpers to show where we really are, and so too fast. I just need to follow my teammate, because that went so fast. Yes, good choice to follow. Otherwise I would have been totally lost. I'm hoping that my Twitch stream is working, because it tells over there that the stream is unstable. I don't understand why. I have no idea why. Is it there or is it? It was in Sri Lanka. Okay then. Maybe next we can take some few stuttering again, like you see. Well, let's take that again. So I think we can take some fast games, and I will be hosting, just hosting, not gaming, just hosting, because then those of you who are watching have something to see, because I have no chance of playing. That is too fast for me. Again, I will watch the score a little bit so we know. Musaga, welcome Musaga. And of course others also. And again my message there, because it's kind of interesting. And let's see, I will host, and let's take 25. That's fast. It should be fast game. So 20-second round, and it can be 20 seconds. So it's 20 seconds, no move, and shuffle again my message so that you can know that we are here. We are here. We are here. So let's go. Let's see. First we see gaming from JJ and Ben. Let's see if this works. It works. Yes, it works. We can see them playing. Interesting. And we will change the players so we can see how they are doing their thing and what they are looking at. This is very educational for me because I'm not that good that I already knew that kind of things. That was quite close, but map is disappeared, so it went to 0 right away. So no map, like you see. Well, can't help that. Let's shuffle. That was fast game. That was really fast game. So again, let's change a little bit. Let's see, Ben and Valtteri. We only have white screen on Valtteri, so let's try to do something about that. Now we have JJ and Timo again. Let's try to welcome Love Drake. Top problem. Let's see. Is this working? Sometimes this works and sometimes it won't work. Hard hit from red team, so let's see. Tino, Saga. Let's watch little bit of time what they are doing. Let's put the full screen mode on, and you can join, and the code is there on the screen before the party word, and link is also there in the description of this live. There is party code. Interesting. That was a little bit harder because no one knew very well where that was. Sorry. But now we can see Tino against Musaka. There is quite small amount of points on the blue team left, so blue team must shape up before they run out of points. I have put little bit more delay on this stream, so for this kind of circumstances it's more difficult to watch the live and use it as a help. So blue team lost. Last place was there. Again, let's see little bit. Yes. And the message there. And now we don't have very many active players at all. So let's try to remind you of being active, just so you can play. Well, this is little bit weird. Little bit weird. No active players. Only me and JJ. I will head on against what? That went south. So not hosting, but let's do that because there is no active players. It's me against JJ. I don't think I have a chance at all. That was nice, lad. That was fun. I'm kind of confused because we have no players. We have no players. I was a little bit closer. JJ is quite a lot of better player than I, so I have little bit of tough place here, but I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Wow, I'm happy. I take the luck when I don't have the skills. I would say Canada, maybe there. So JJ took the points. It was in USA, by the way. So I didn't make my guess, but I would have been farther away. Okay. Let's see if we have. No. It's just me and JJ. Still. Interesting. That is weird. I will remove inactive players so we can really see what's happening. You can come back, of course. And it's just me and JJ competing. Let's take another try. So it seems that we don't have players, very much players this time. So I didn't put my mark at all. That is kind of. I would have gone in England, but I was too slow. I was totally too slow. Whoa, this ain't going so well. I think I'm finished. I think this is kind of. This is the end. I think. We are so close each other. Now we are talking right next to each other, but both wrong. Okay. Okay then. Let's see. No. I'm finished. That went so bad. Let's see. It's just the two of us. Interesting. And if we don't get any more players, then I don't think that I should continue very much longer for this live. So let's put a little bit more time. At least we have JJ. Thank you for that, because Otherwise we would not have anyone. So I try to up my game a little bit because that went so bad that let's see how this is starting. Not very well. But JJ was also wrong, kind of, or as far as I was. So that wasn't total catastrophe, but Europe, or I think Europe. There. How is this going? Congratulations, JJ. Well, okay then. This is why I can't compete against you, because this is kind of weird when you are usually quite close and I am totally in the wrong continent and that kind of things. That is not exactly the good thing for me. So I don't know what I should do because we have no players. Interesting. Just me and JJ. That is of course good also, but not very well, not very good for team plays. Let's see what happens. Whoa! That was kind of interesting. So I would say this is Sweden or Denmark or something like that. Maybe I go Sweden. She was again closer. Again closer. I don't wonder that, but no idea. I have no idea. Let's see. 17 points and 18 points. that was funny. That was real funny. Really funny. So very fast guesses, at least very fast guesses. Let's see. Okay, I admit I lost. Do we have players? No, we don't have. Okay, then it seems that we do not have a live or gaming or anything. Let's go to Finnish maps. Just a minute. Let's go to my. So now we got one player. One player there. But I still think this is going kind of south, this whole thing and whole life. Let's moving. Let's put 2 minutes. 30 seconds after guess. And let's try finish. Finnish map. I don't think that it's useful to making very long live when we have only 1 or 2 players here, unfortunately. But I understand Joutsan, so I think this is Joutsa. Joutsa is somewhere. Yes, Joutsa. This is Joutsa. I think Joutsa is here somewhere. I don't know where. Can I find it here somewhere? I don't think so. There. Whoa. That is cool. That is cool. That is real fight. That is real fight. But I was lucky, so I didn't know that where is Joutsa exactly. But and by the way, this is Finnish map, so Varkaus 16. Varkaus is there. 16. What place is 16 kilometers from Varkaus? Nothing. Nothing is 16 kilometers from Varkaus. Is it that? All the other places are too far. Too far away. Joroinen, this is Joroinen. There. Yes! Yes. At the last seconds. So I'm not a total failure because on Finnish maps I can still do something. Not very much, but something at least. So do we have Kemijärven VPK? Kemijärvi Fire Department. But can I find Kemijärvi? I don't think so. I don't know where Kemijärvi is. So okay, it's so north. I lost. Okay, we lost. So okay. This is not working, so we do not have players, so let's play two games and then we are finishing this live, because we don't have players. Like you see, we don't have players, we can't play. Sorry about that, but it can happen. It's summer and everyone has so much things to do, but it's still fun to play time to time. So I will say it's there. Quite good. I'm happy with my guess. Of course there will be no final battle because everyone left already, so no one here. And this is Australia. What were the places? Weird places. Very weird places. There are maybe little bit more hills and things like that. Maybe. Maybe not. One more game after this and then we are finishing because no gamers. You have other things to do and so do I have also. That is quite okay. We can play another time. Harvey's return. Is this Australia again? Or is it? I would say it's there. South Africa would be good guess. It was in Australia. But same kind of guess from both of us. JJ and me. Yes, one more game after this and that's that. But that's quite okay because I already said that this is going to be quite so short live because it's summer and everyone has so much things to do, so these are quite hard. Russia. Russia, yes, I think. Luckily we have the car because not very much other clues. Yes! Yes! For once I got that. But it was totally because of that car. Without that truck I wouldn't have any guesses. So where is that sign? Okay. Russia again. Russia again, yes. Not very much of a clues. JJ beat me. Kind of hard hit. I think I will lose, but at least I got one good hit. I got one good hit. So that's not Russia, and that is more kind of so I will go to Georgia. That is kind of risky maneuver, but I will go there. There is nothing. There is nothing to see here. That's not what I meant. There is nothing that gives any clues. Okay. I think it's not there, but whoa. So it was in Kazakhstan. Whoa. Okay. And then we are going to the last game. Last game of the day. Okay. Okay then. Chakoritsa. I've heard that name. I have heard that name, but where is it? Or at least in which country? Maybe there. I was hoping that maybe I can see that place somewhere. No. It was in Slovakia. Interesting. There is tiger. There is tiger. Clearly a tiger. Let's see how this goes. I think not very well. But let's see. Whoa! We were both on Cambodia, so I don't know what happened to our third player, but it seems that it's only me and JJ again. I would say somewhere over there, but I'm not really sure. Okay. It seems that we don't know exactly where we are, but it's nice that my opponent is not so overwhelming that I lost on one round, but we have some kind of game at least. So there is a car. Okay. I would say somewhere over there. Russia. The car is from Russia. Ural. So where are Ural mountains? They are somewhere here. Tough competition. And this is the last game of today. Just because we don't have players, so it's impossible to play without players, so use low gear. Yes, I will, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Am I right or am I wrong? I could be so wrong. I could be so wrong with this. No! I wasn't so wrong. Like you see, even I can learn something and get better after time, but not immediately, of course, but this is tough. So I would say somewhere over there. How about those road numbers? I don't think that we can find those. Maybe more here. Okay. Okay then. Okay. Sugar plum, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Hello, welcome. Unfortunately, this is the last game of this live because we have no players. Everyone is busy during the summer, so. But welcome, anyway. I think maybe next Friday is the next live. I think. Not for sure, but maybe we will at least try to do it on Fridays. But like I said, summer is busy, so we just have to try and see if we have players. No, we don't have. Okay then. Okay then. Kind of tough. Little bit better than usual, but Malmilantia, this is Finland. This is Finland for sure, but where in Finland? I take the risk and go south. Even this looks like maybe little bit more north, but don't know. It would be nice to lose at Finland. Finland map. Finland, not map, but Finland round. Map is community world, but round is Finland. Should I go a little bit more north? I think I should. Maybe there. Not enough. Okay. That was that. Congratulations, JJ. I think you were the best player. At least those who are still here, of course, but... So... Interesting. But... Even these guys are inactive, so... Thank you. See. Okay. See you next time. Well, thank you a lot, and I hope you will join us again next time. But this time, have a nice weekend and try to enjoy the summer. And we see you again on videos or also in videos and on lives. So see you again and goodbye for now.